most of our listeners, viewers are business owners and leaders, right? So you're not as much thinking about this in your own way, but think about it from the standpoint, who are the people in your world who are full of potential and they're not raising their hand? Who are the people that need some development, that need to know somebody believes in them, that come from some hardship, that lack the confidence that you could give a little nudge up to, that you could send off to a program, that you could invite to take on a project and give them a little opening to step into something, right? We lead companies with hundreds and thousands of people, and there's lots of potential there that is suppressed, repressed by themselves, by the organization, right? And that's wasted opportunity on your team.
Yes. Yeah. As if we need to see their potential because they did not recognize it. And that reminds me of a story. So the first job I ever had, I was applying for jobs because I needed to start making some money and paying for my education.
You're buying one-bedroom apartment.
Before even that, when I was still married. And every single company would not give me a job. Obviously, my confidence was low. I was so shy. My English wasn't great. Until one day I applied to Bank of America. And I still remember I was in a conference room. The hiring manager, his name is Matt. And as we were doing the interview, I kept telling myself, he's not going to select me. Here we go. Another person that's going to tell me I'm not a culture fit. But then at the end of the interview, he said something that stayed with me all of this time. He said, everybody deserves a chance. Everybody starts someplace. And then he said, I'm going to give you that chance. So he gave me a minimum wage, teller job, 10 hours a week. But because he gave me that chance, I was able to work on my confidence, work on my English, start getting better. But then years later, when I was working on my master's, it's so funny. I was doing an MBA and I did not see myself as a leader. So that was after I escaped. So one of the things I did was work on my master's. I did not see myself as a leader, which is so funny, being in an MBA. And one of my professors, his name is Dr. Starling. He reached out to me and he encouraged me to run to be the president of the student organization. And I was so surprised. I'm like, nobody ever saw me as a leader. What was he thinking? So I said, thank you. I will attend events. I cannot lead. I don't know how to lead. And I just thought that was the end of it. But every time he saw me, he kept encouraging me to run over and over and over. And I just wanted him to leave me alone. And I said, okay, I will run, thinking that nobody was going to vote for me. Why would they vote for me? I didn't have leadership skills. So to my shock, I was elected. And that started the whole journey of leadership for me, because somebody, a professor, realized that I have the potential that I did not realize it and kept pushing me out of my comfort zone. So when you think about Matt, got me into business, invested in me, trained me, and then Dr. Starling saw something in me that I did not realize. So imagine how many times as entrepreneurs and of course business owners, we need to do that. We need to see the potential and challenge our team and not make them always be scared of being perfect and just to obey and follow what we're telling them to do. Let them challenge us as we are challenging them.